Well, good morning, Scouters Mountain students and staff members. Welcome to another week of the Monday Morning Messages. It is the last Monday before spring vacation. I know lots of you are excited this week. Welcome in to all the people tuning in on our school's YouTube channel as well. I know a lot of people tune in on the internet, which is great, so everyone gets the same messages. It's an exciting week ahead on this Monday, March 14th, 2022. Welcome in, kids. I hope you had a great weekend and are ready for a great week ahead. So, Mr. Long, what do we need to know for this week, which is really only 4 days long because kids don't have school this Friday. Teachers do, but kids don't. We'll get to that in just a second. Well, Women's History Month is throughout March. That means it continues this month and this week, I should say. And we'll have a new mystery person for you. A lot of you turned in papers about Sally Ride. Lots of you learned lots about her. Look at all these papers I had in last minute from Miss Fleming's first graders. There's a great picture from Chiaka on the cover of hers. I will be writing back to all of you and making sure you get your Howl tickets. New mystery person today, so look for that. I'm sure some of you already know about that person when you find out. No Friday Howl meeting this week. I kind of already spilled the beans on that one because, well, there's no school this Friday for kids, but there is for teachers. Your teachers and I will be here at school, but you do not have school this Friday. You can start your spring vacation 1 day early. So all of that going on this week. Plus, we do have our second lockdown drill of the year this Wednesday morning. So follow your teacher's directions. You will hear special instructions from me that will tell you what to do in class. We did this earlier in the fall. This is when doors are locked and teachers are, if they're able to, emailing the office, making sure that all of their kids are safe. They let us know that. And you may hear your doorknob jiggle just a little bit as Mrs. Martinez and I come around and make sure that your doors are locked and that everyone is being safe. It is just for practice. There's nothing wrong with our school. We are not in any danger, but we do practice those every so often. And March is a time when we practice our second lockdown drill. So be ready for that on Wednesday morning. And the big news now, and I know lots of you are already taking advantage of this, masks are now optional to wear at school. You can choose whether to wear your mask or not. Totally up to you, totally up to your family. It doesn't matter to me. It does not matter to any adult in this school, whether you choose to wear yours or not. Hopefully all of you make choices that you are comfortable with. It's up to you and your family if you would like to continue wearing your mask. It'll be all about respect at Scouters Mountain. You see the boy on the left has his mask on. The boy on his right does not. And you can totally choose. It's totally up to you. So some of you may be hearing from your family that it's okay to take yours off. Some of you may be hearing from your family that they'd rather you keep it on. That is perfectly fine. So beginning today, wearing a mask at school is a family choice. You can see the group at the top has masks on. The group at the bottom does not. So either choice is okay. I can't say that's enough, kids. And I hope that I don't hear about anybody receiving any kind of problem for keeping their mask on. It is everyone's choice. We respect everyone's choice. Everyone has the right to make that decision. Teachers, staff members, and students can wear their mask if they'd like, but they don't have to if they choose not to either. So what are some reasons people may choose to continue to wear a mask? Well, you see there, to help other family members stay safe, and because wearing it helps them feel safe. We have many students here and many staff members who would like to have that little extra assurance that they are being extra safe by wearing their mask, and that is perfectly fine. We totally respect that. And if you choose not to wear a mask, that could be because you feel safe without it now, and maybe just because you feel more comfortable. We've had those on our faces for a long time, and maybe you're just more comfortable with it off. But kids, I cannot say this enough. It is okay, whichever choice you make. Even if your best friend is doing the opposite of you, or if someone you really look up to, one of your adult teachers or staff members is not wearing their mask and you would like to, that is totally fine. You'll probably see Mr. Long wearing his mask at times and not wearing his mask at times. I'm going to probably shift back and forth until I feel 100% comfortable with not wearing my mask all day long. So you'll probably see me wearing it sometimes during the day and sometimes not on my face during the day. But no matter what, it is totally fine, whatever you choose. And nobody should be making fun or making any rude comments to people who choose to leave theirs on or take theirs off. It is everyone's choice to be able to do that. It probably is a good idea to wear a mask if you are sick, if you're not feeling well, or if a family member is sick with COVID-19 at home. It's probably a good idea to wear your mask at school. That helps protect other people here at school. But let's keep each other healthy. Make your decision, and we'll respect whatever decision you make. Give respect, get respect. We're going to respect everyone's choice to either wear a mask or not wear a mask here at school. All right. Who's celebrating a birthday the rest of March? Because there will not be any Monday morning messages next week, it'll be spring break. This may take a little while. So let's make sure we get through all the kids that are celebrating a birthday throughout March. Sophia Huang in Miss Olson's room in 2nd grade. Osmar Mendoza Barone in Miss Rowley's 4th grade. Nova Weasel in Miss Warren's room, also celebrating a birthday. Theirs are tomorrow. Sophia's is today. A little bit later on this week, Gemma Cook from Miss Grimm and Miss Marsden's room. Happy birthday, Gemma. So is Luke Inlet from Miss Olson's 2nd grade, celebrating a birthday later this week. The list continues. Isabella Schulich on March 17th. Hunter Clapp on March 18th, which is Friday. So Hunter, lucky you. You don't have any class on that day. You get to celebrate your birthday without any school. So that's Hunter for Mrs. Bateen's group. Vincey Lou from Mrs. B's room. Her birthday is next Saturday, along with Matilda Taylor from Mrs. Ria's room and Carver Snodgrass on next Sunday for Mrs. Olson's room. Happy birthday to all of you. The list continues because we're going all the way through the rest of March. So Jordan from Miss Bateen's classroom. Hadley, one of our newest students from Mrs. Neal's room. Happy birthday to her a little bit early on. Rainey Waters will be celebrating her birthday during spring break. So will Mateo Hollyoak from Miss Hatchell's room. So back-to-back birthdays from Miss Hatchell's room, Rainey and Mateo. And Brady Yim from Miss Fleming's room. That's during spring break as well. Happy birthday to him. And rounding out our list, Zoe Davidson from Miss Bostwick's room. Emma Christ from Miss Warren's classroom. Camila Monterez from Miss Myers' classroom. Claire Berman and Miss McCoy's room, Peter Callahan and Miss McCoy's room. Look at those, only one day apart, those two. And almost to the end of March, Caden Lamb in Miss Webke's room, Robert Maxwell in Miss Webke's room. Wow, 2 kids in the same classroom with the same birthday. You don't see that very often. And then rounding out March, Chiaka Obi, Miss Fleming's room on March 31st, along with Sophia Rodriguez from Mrs. Olson's room. Quite a few kids from Mrs. Olson's room. So birthdays up and down the list as we round out March. Some of you have birthdays in April, just like I do. Those will be coming up very soon. So my weekly challenge, remember last week, you guys turned everything that you knew about Sally Ride. You did a great job with that one. Women's History Month continues, and we'll see who we have this month. Who is that person? Well, obviously, that's a little bit older picture, not as modern as the Sally Ride picture was. Who is that person, and what makes that person worth celebrating in Women's History Month? Well, that, of course, is Amelia Earhart. For those of you that have heard of Amelia Earhart, you may know some things already about her. I know she was very big into aviation and flying planes. In fact, I believe she was the first female pilot to fly all the way across the Atlantic Ocean by herself. I also believe she was the first female pilot to fly all the way from Hawaii to the mainland of the United States all by herself. So Amelia Earhart, very famous for flying. What else can you find out about her? Turn those into the office. Some of you did such a great job with that. Remember, if you are in K through 2, I need 3 sentences. If you're in 3 through 5, I need 5 sentences. But look at these. These are just examples. This is first grade from last week. They're writing much more than just 3 sentences. They're doing a great job with those. Great job by Miss Fleming's room and all of our other kids that turn those in. Turn it in before Thursday this week. I know it says Friday on there, but Thursday, because there's no school on Friday, so you can get your hall tickets when you come back from spring break. All right. As we move along, we always like to get a few photos or videos. No videos this week. We do have some great photos. Oh, gosh, look at Dakota on the left side at Bryn's Classy Lunch. She looks really thrilled to be there. Great job, Dakota. And Bryn on the left side, and Hannah over there. And then on the right side, more for Miss McCoy's room. That's Jack and Belen and Kumi celebrating a classy lunch. And then Miss Peach took this great picture out on the playground. Look at that blue sky. Well, hopefully we have that again this week. Not so much this morning, but hopefully we do later this week with kids playing on the playground. And look, they have their masks on, which they can certainly continue to do today on the playground or in the building, whatever their choice may be. All right, let's wrap up today's show as we always do with our joke of the week. Now, we've had lots of students turn them in, but very rarely do I get a teacher turning one in. Miss Matthews took to Flipgrid, and she gave a joke. Let's turn up the volume here so we can make sure to hear Miss Matthews' joke. I think you've probably heard this one before, but it's always fun to hear from our teachers when they want to volunteer the joke of the week. All right, here we go, Miss Matthews. Let's see what you come up with. Take it away. There she is, right by her camera, doing this on a Flipgrid. Here we go.
What do you call cheese that's not yours? What do you think?
What do you call cheese that's not yours, Miss Matthews? What do you call cheese that's not yours? Oh, I can hear a lot of you already giving that joke away. Let's let Miss Matthews give the answer right here. Okay, Miss Matthews, take it away. What is cheese that's not yours?
Time's up. You call it nacho cheese.
I love Miss Matthews' reaction to that one. I know Miss Matthews' kids are probably used to hearing that all the time. Great job. That is the joke of the week right there. If you have a joke of the week, and I know Miss Matthews' class has quite a few of them because they all did them on Flipgrid, but you can do them however you would want to. Have your family at home record you giving one, or you can just email it and send a video of you telling it to Mr. Long. We'll get it up here on the Monday Morning Messages. There's the email address, longc@nclack.k12.or. Whoa, that's loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. That was super loud. And you can see my computer seems to be backing up something. You can see that up there. Have a great week ahead, everyone. Now stand by for the Pledge of Allegiance. We have another classroom who has volunteered to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. If you've already done it or you choose to do it a different way in your classroom, you can stop the video right here. But otherwise, we'll see you in just a second or so. After this, I'll give you a little bit of time to stop the video if you'd rather do the Pledge of Allegiance with us. Here we go, coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. Stand by for the Pledge of Allegiance. Which classroom volunteered to do it this time? Well, this time it is Mrs. Webke's fifth graders are very proud of them. So let's make sure I turn up the volume so you can hear them lead the Pledge of Allegiance and get ready to stand and follow along. We'll let Miss Webke's kids lead it right here. Here we go. This is Mrs. Webke's room on this Monday morning. All right, kids, here I am in Mrs. Webke's fifth grade classroom. They volunteered to lead the flag salute. I'm glad they have. Look at them. They're all excited to be here on this Monday morning. All right, go right ahead. Devin's going to start. Go ahead, Devin.
Please stand.
Okay, let's give kids some time in all of our different classrooms. Let's give them time to stand up and then listen closely for Alejandro to get you started. Okay, Alejandro.
Again. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow, nicely done. Thanks a lot, Miss Webke's room, for getting our week started. Oh, they're very excited in this Webke's room. Have a great week ahead, kiddos. Enjoy the next 4 days. Remember, no school on Friday, lockdown drill on Wednesday. You can wear your mask or you cannot wear your mask this week. Have a great week. Can't wait to see you around the hallways, and we'll see you a little bit later on this morning.